list that is a melee. Furthermore, it has a melee mode and a gun mode, but I'm honestly more invested into the melee part. That's what the gun is focused around.
The gun is trash. I'm not gonna lie. The gun mode is so garbage. But like one of the most unique weapons. You can like throw it out and hold it out for a bit. I like the crystal axe. It's really well made. The axe part though is so good. It could practically bring you up to like, I think it's like round 80. Pretty easily,
and of course,
but it starts to drop off fast after that.
Shreds through zombies, and it basically looks like some Element 115 cherry.
It is a really cool.
It's so much fun to use.
Wonder weapon.
Such a unique wonder weapon for the Forsaken. Next up is the ray gun. The ray gun Mark 1 is definitely the most controversial gun in.
What? I just totally forgot he hasn't even put the ray gun in. The ray gun Mark 1 should be way lower than this. The Mark 1 is so bad. Like, it does not get you past like round 15. I actually forgot about the Mark 1. But yeah, no, ray gun Mark 1 should be way lower. Way lower.
With that said, it's also the most iconic gun in zombies.
I actually forgot about it. Yeah, above the Masamune is wild. I agree. Yeah, no, this thing, it is iconic. It is cool. But like by round 20, this thing's dropping off, man.
In Black Ops 1, and it was almost.
If he's talking Cold War ray gun, different story. This is a whole different story then. This is a whole other different story.
The go-to for most players. In Black Ops 2, there were better base guns, and also the wonder weapons did pick up. And finally, in Black Ops 3 and 4, it eventually came crashing down as it got super nerfed, and it wasn't able to keep up with the other wonder weapons in the maps. And eventually, it just became a burden for Treyarch to even keep it in the final maps. Finally, it made its inevitable return in Cold War, where it was surprisingly really good. So though it has had its...
Yeah, I mean, if he is talking Cold War ray gun, I respect this choice then. The Mark 1 Cold War is fire. It is, I would say it's better than the Masamune. I would say, because you can buy ammo for it too. Anything you can buy ammo for is better than pretty much everything else.
Buffs, the ray
That's why it's hard to rank the Cold War
Moving
guns.
on, we got the Sliquifier. I think we can all agree.
Okay, this is too low. The Sliquifier should be way higher. But, I mean, again, it depends on like what the list is for. If the Sliquifier is to get you to round 100 fast, then it should be near the top. But if it's like anything for super duper high rounds, past round 100, which is something that, yeah, post-patch is terrible. Pre-patch, I mean, maybe you gotta just wait for Die Rise Remastered to see how actually amazing this thing is.
That the Sliquifier is the one thing that stands out on Die Rise.
Yeah, it is the Die Rise gun.
Incredible. It shoots first.
We're gonna make it better, I promise.
It does incredible damage too, and it's so much fun to use. One more thing to mention is that the Sliquifier is probably the easiest wonder weapon to build. All of the this one are all in the same room.
I think most people that have played Die Rise have built this Sliquifier. Like, it's really not that difficult to make.
The best wonder weapons being the easiest ones to build is an unusual, reoccurring theme in every zombie game. Next up,
that is true.
79 JGB.
Okay, how is he ranking this list? I'm curious, because the JGB should be like number 1 or 2. This thing is mad good. This thing is mad good. It is like infinite damage forever, because it technically does heal damage, and it has a ton of ammo. Like, if Jen didn't have this wonder weapon, this thing would be not it.
5, aka the baby gun. The baby gun is
also, I'm curious if he's gonna include Vanguard.
To the Sliquifier. It turns the zombies into baby zombies after you shoot them. Then after that, you just run over them like they're rocks and they die. And although I don't know if it really fits the map of Shangri-La, it doesn't really matter. Now, number
that's true. It really doesn't fit the map.
Money is going to be the new Cerberus variant. This thing is so fun to use because of how accessible and easy it is.
The thing is, though, is that like this is the problem with like the Cold War wonder weapons. These weapons always get ammo, right? And because of that, like they're almost always better. Also, isn't the Cerberus good forever? Like, can't you like round 700 with the Cerberus? That's why I feel like, yeah, of course the Cerberus is going to be better than the JGB. You know? Is legendary.
Automatically, it's a little red laser that shoots and kills you. Next up, we got the Firebow. The Firebow does a lot of damage.
I'm so curious why you put the Firebow here. I'm assuming like a lot of this list is also just based off of how fast it takes out things immediately. I don't think the Firebow should ever be above the Sliquifier and the JGB. But I think the Firebow does have a use. I just hate building this thing, to be honest.
It can kill zombies right on impact. When you shoot a charged shot, it impales the ground with
I don't think this is the worst best strat. There's no way.
Yeah. Therefore, it's really good for high round training when you have a lot of zombies in a cluster. Coming in next, we've got the Void Bow. I really admire the Void Bow for such a unique.
Interesting. He hates Wolf. It's interesting. Because my list would be Storm, Wolf, Void, Fire. I think Fire is the least
especially right where floating squares sweep around the room and kill any nearby zombies. Although they don't kill the zombies right away, and it might not be the best bow for training, it's much more effective at actually killing the zombies. For example, if you're using the fire bow on the Easter egg, you might have a hard time killing zombies individually. That's what on to the next one.
That's true. Paralyzer, yeah, so obviously it's not a worse than Estus. Because I think, like, yeah, Paralyzer's only get to 70. He's already ranked the Liquefier with RGB. But I do agree, the Paralyzer is, like, one of the most versatile weapons ever. It's such a strong wonder weapon.
Infinite ammo, by the way. It slows down all zombies to crawling speed until finally killing them. It does take some time to actually kill the zombies.
It just sucks it stops after 70.
Walk away safe in almost any
most fun to build, but worse for practicality.
That you can actually fly with if you shoot at the ground. And with that, you can go to parts of the map that you can't even access.
I want more wonder weapons like this, where it's like you don't have to always shoot zombies, but they have more practical uses. Like that's what made the Paralyzer so sick.
Like without buying, this was the perfect wonder weapon for buried and camping strats.
It was an amazing wonder weapon for buried. Yeah. The gauntlets are the best 4-set wonder weapon of all time. People don't realize that, but it's the truth. Ancient Evil came through. Like the Blood Gauntlet is like I think probably the best elemental wonder weapon of all time. If it just had infinite ammo, or if you could give it infinite ammo, hands down the best.
Literally.
They're better than the staffs. Yeah, they are. 100%.
Number 16 is the Hand of Gaia, the elemental green variant that shoots a row of rocks to kill the zombies. I like the
We've always wanted an Earth wonder weapon too, so it's cool that we finally got one.
It's not my favorite weapon because
no, I think this is the weakest one. Yeah, Hand of Gaia is the weakest. Interesting. Yeah, I think it's a good spot for it. And then Hand of Uranos and then the Blood Bomb is easily the best. Easy. Because it has the monkey bomb effect. No, this one's first. This one is first, hands down. It's because when you shoot it on the floor, all the zombies go to it. All the time. It is hands down the best.
Blood comes up from the ground and sucks up all the time. Moreover, though, really acts.
It is so good. Yeah. If you're doing megas, the wind is better. I guess I could see that. Yeah, if you have infinite ammo, yeah, the wind I think would be better. I guess. Yeah. Because if you can just hold this out indefinitely,
the one which blows zombies.
Yeah, the wind probably is the best.
The wind staff.
I can see that
a lot because it's very easy to get zombies out of your face. Whether you are training, doing high rounds, or even the Easter egg, this thing will help you out with essentially anything.
It's true.
Moving on, we have the Die Shockwave.
You know what? This is a fair point because listen, the original Die can take out zombies on any round if you just have it fully upgraded and if you use it like in Ring of Fire pretty much. So like, I mean, yeah, like you obviously want it in a lot of instances.
The Die. That being said,
it is the best version. They really were.
Best version of a wonder weapon, base one, which is the easiest one to get. But in my eyes,
I don't understand it either.
Yes, variants be slightly worse, maybe better in some categories, but necessary.
This is what the jet gun should have been. To be quite honest, the Die is what the jet gun really should have been.
Aside from that, though, the Die Shockwave is really powerful and notorious for knocking out an entire board. There are not many wonder weapons that can do that, but one that can do that is the Acid Gun.
And then you can suck up ammo, which is like, you get infinite ammo as well. So yeah, I agree with this pick. I think the Die is probably one of the better wonder weapons because you get infinite ammo, and in Ring, it's literally just so busted.
The Acid Gat is a buildable wonder weapon on mob.
Yeah, I agree also with these picks because listen, anything that causes a distraction effect in zombies, if the map has a trap, it's an amazing weapon. It should be near the top because distraction is everything in zombies. Their survival is everything. So I agree with this pick. Yeah, the Ascat is amazing.
Yeah, as well as that, this thing serves as a monkey bomb and makes all zombies.
Yeah. It's always should be near the top.
Getting zombies, and you can't really die after that. The Magma Gat is very similar to the Acid.
Yeah. I do think the Magma Gat is also better than the Vitriolic. I agree with what
they Like I said, they're very similar. It's honestly difficult to use some of these two weapons.
Since I'm making a Blood remaster, what would be a cool element to add to a Blood Gat? Wouldn't it be cool if you had like a lightning gat? That would be kind of sick. Because it's like you have fire, you have poison. I mean, ice I don't think fits Mobbedhead, so maybe like lightning, that would be kind of cool. But I don't know, it'd just be like every other lightning wonder weapon, you know? Or Ghost Gat. A Ghost Gat. Bro, that would be sick. A Ghost Gat? She's like a ghost? Bro, that would be kind of fire.
The Max Gat is just a little better. I think it does more damage.
A healing Gat? That could be cool too.
Next up, we got the Wings Gat. Even though it's the best staff, it's still pretty
interesting. I don't think the staffs are better than the fire, personally. I think the staffs are not. I also don't think the wind is the worst. Easily the worst staff is lightning. Lightning staff is easily the worst, you know?
It's great for getting zombies out of their base. It has decent range, but what stands out to me the most is the charge that creates a sucking vortex. That
yeah, the charge is amazing on the wind staff.
It's also just a great staff for people who like to.
Staffs over bows and gauntlets? No, I think it's gauntlets at the top. And then the staff versus bow argument is always rough because it always depends. I think like bows and staffs are almost similar. Like they're almost a neck and neck in a lot of ways, you know? But gauntlets are easy better.
It's gonna be the fire staff. The fire staff has
wind and fire. But I do think that if lightning is at the bottom, then fire would be next, then wind. Fire's cool. Fire's really good for low rounds too.
Yeah. Charge shot shoots 3 directable fireballs, and it's a great staff for people that like to dominate. And it's super easy.
Both feel like they have better consistency, I guess.
Lightning staff
for like non-upgraded, I think lightning is actually the best staff. Like up till about round 30, like lightning is just one that takes out panzers, takes out zombies. Pretty good staff. It's just upgraded. It's terrible.
Especially I would really recommend it. But the hands down best staff
is ice. Ice is the best. Yeah.
Really good radius.
The upgrade is phenomenal.
In the area by leaving zombies on
worst bow I personally think is the fire bow. I don't know. I don't think it's void.
Training,
yeah.
You know how to use it. Overall, it's a good staff for people who get the short end of the stick or just know how to bring out its potential. Also, it's probably the easiest staff to build. You just have to dig up some sites when it's snowing. Entering the top 5 best wonder weapons, we have the wave gun.
I respect the wave gun pick. Like, bro, you saw the moon round 100 we just did on classics. We were able to just hit that, basically spamming the wave gun at one window barrier. The wave gun is easily one of the best wonder weapons ever made, and it looks so cool. I agree. Absolutely deserves a spot.
Once you shoot a zombie, they and anyone it attaches to float in the air and they slowly explode. You can also pick this gun apart and make a dual wield, which also gives it more ammo. These serve as sort of zap guns in a way, and they're also super powerful.
If Fireball wasn't the worst, then Noah J would have a tutorial on how to get it. No, actually true. That's actually true. That's why it's a meme. Because it is the worst. Everybody knows that. Honestly, I fully agree.
One thing with this gun that is super odd is that you can't get power-ups with it like you can with essentially every other one.
Yeah.
Number 4
which sucks. No power-ups.
This thing is so powerful.
I think the WAP is good. The thing is though with that yeah, I don't think it should be above it. I think it's an infinite damage water weapon. It should be up here, but also it doesn't make WAP doesn't make drop, does it? Pretty sure it doesn't, so I don't know. I don't think it should be good to this. But it is an iconic weapon.
In some situations, it also has a lot of ammo.
Nah, it's 10 zombies a shot. But it's, I mean, yeah, if you have 10 zombies, you can
It is the first ever wonder weapon in zombies.
True.
Absolutely. That another wonder weapon is still coming. The excitement.
Ooh. I mean, yeah, the Thunder Gun to this day is one of the best. Everybody knows it. It makes drops on BO3. It's amazing.
You can just be relieved that you got that massive, amazing gun again.
I agree, though. I do think the Masamune got shafted. That wonder weapon is so good. Like, people dog on it. I think it's because it's on Zetsubo, but Masamune is amazing.
But in all seriousness, this thing is a tank, blowing every zombie away in a far
Thunder
distance.
Gun's insane, though.
Ammo does suffice for the power of the gun. Number 2, which is arguably switched.
Number 2's the Apothecon? What is number 1 gonna be? I don't even know what he missed. What is number 1 gonna be?
indistinguishable with number 1 is the Apothicon Servant from Black Ops 3. This squid-like gun shoots a literal black hole, sucking in any zombie and killing it immediately, regardless of what round you are.
What is number
in
1
Revelations,
I'm
you
so
can
curious.
pack-a-punch it, which makes it even better and gives it more ammo. On a non-pack-a-punch Apothicon Servant, the ammo isn't great, but like I said, with the Thunder Gun, the amount of power this gun does completely satisfies any defense. The best wonder weapon in COD Zombies is the lightning bow. A lightning bow is
I actually forgot that we have ranges. This is interesting. Why did you think the lightning bolt better than the
objectively the best wonder weapon in zombies. It has high impact and it can quickly spray it off by zombies, as well as a charge shot that has even more effect.
I think okay, I see his logic. I think his logic is like the lightning bolt like shifts towards the zombies. The issue is though is that it drops off heavy in high rounds. That's the only problem, right? Yeah, and lightning bolt had mad nerfs. It wasn't just one nerf though. This thing had like 4 nerfs like across the years, and they would like secretly nerf this thing. And yeah, I agree that like in a way I can see how it is better than the Apothicon, but the Apothicon is just well, the Apothicon is awesome. It's just like it's so like the lightning bolt. I feel like also doesn't last as long as the Apothicon, you know. And the Apothicon is true. You can get it super easy on shadows in red. You can get it right out the box. Whereas the lightning bolt, you got to do kind of like the whole quest for it. So
this thing is literally.
I understand its point though. You don't have to reload true with this. That is true. That's true.
It's by far the best The Apothicon Servant, it's just that it doesn't have as much ammo as the lightning bow does, so therefore the lightning bow.
I can see that. That's the thing. Like, it's so difficult to rank wonder weapons when you're crossing them across different games, like Cold War, and then like, because Cold War you just buy infinite ammo. So it's like technically all the wonder weapons in Cold War should be the best. Like in my opinion, if you were to count like ammo and damage, I actually think the Cerberus would be like the #1 wonder weapon. Because you can buy infinite amounts of ammo, it's infinite damage, and you just spray it. It's just always good. Like the Cerberus is always good, right? So I don't know. It's hard to rank them like that, but I do understand how he thinks this is better than the Apothicon.
Settings. The build process for this bow isn't even hard at all either, and I find myself building it before any other bow most of the time. So
That's
there
true.
it is.
Not a bad list. I'm not gonna lie. I think this was better than Chris's list in a lot of ways. I honestly do think. I just think it's interesting how he rated some picks for bad though. I will like the Moss Mina. I think the Moss Mina should have been a little higher. The Moss Mina is fire. And then Wolf Bow being here, but then Lightning Bow at the top. That's wild. Interesting list.
And I even included Cold War this time. This video probably took me more time than the
Vanguards though, I'm gonna be honest, if he did include Vanguards with the Decimator shield, it would probably be right at the bottom here. I would say like next to this area, like the Call the Dead weapons, probably the dive weapons as well. Yeah, that would probably be it. But boys, honestly good video. Sava, I'm giving you life. That was a fire video. So chat, without further ado, every boss fight in COD Zombies rank worse than the best. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it. Every Call of Duty Zombies boss? No way, dude. There's no way, chat. Hold up, chat. I'm also gonna... Let's see. Where's the best boss fight? Ooh, fair. Yeah, FXO's first boss fight is such an elbow. Let me smell that chair. What did it smell like, though?
Really good boss fight.
What did it smell like?
Treyarch could learn a lot from in future projects and just zombie games in general. And they're really good examples of just how boss fights are.
I mean, true. Chat, are zombie boss fights even that great? When you compare them to Elden Ring, I feel like no zombie boss even takes to one Elden Ring boss fight. You know, a lot of them are great, but I don't think anything has been exceedingly difficult. Maybe Mephistopheles is going to be good. But I mean, including IW is very important. I think that's a great idea.
Like rewarding play. Yeah, I mean,
Let's go, baby. Ultra shit is the best zombie boss. Yeah, F this boss. Beast from Beyond is the worst boss fight ever. I agree. It's so garbage. You can cheese it. It's not fun. It's boring. I agree. This shit sucks.
This boss fight, and everything is wrong about it.
Yeah, this shit
The way
sucks.
the map itself is laid out, the way the enemies work, everything.
The way the whole
wrong.
fight
Let me
is,
explain
it sucks.
how this is set up.
Chat, one in the chat if you've ever done this. Has anyone actually successfully beaten the Beast from Beyond Easter egg? I mean, if you've ever tried to do meth, you're gonna have to. This shit sucks, man. The Easter egg getting up to this sucks. The boss fight sucks. I agree. This thing sucks.
Traditional zombies.
Beast from Beyond is one of the worst zombie maps
for
ever
IW.
created.
They decided to bring back the cryptids from extinction,
meth?
and in theory, I think on paper that is a pretty
Dude,
good
it's
idea.
so bad. Every time I've done this boss fight, I down. It's just because extinction guys just jump on you, they leap at you from 900 miles away.
The enemies
So bad.
Obviously not zombies.
And doing this without director's cut? Hell no.
They don't deal
Look at this! Look at this!
The way that the
He's one hit!
distinction works, how much damage you take from cryptids.
It's
were very
disgusting.
complex and intricate, whereas in this
On solo, it's unbearable.
Doesn't deal the same damage as a regular zombie, but move at like 6
Dude, and Phantoms also can be double hits, like super quick. It's so bad. The blue cryptids, hell no. Yeah, they suck.
And you're gonna get
And they
body blocked
teleport.
by
Look at this.
player models with this cryptid.
Yeah, you get body blocked.
The fact that they deal the same damage as a zombie.
Look at that!
Smashing boss fight my entire life.
Yeah, it's
And
so
not only
bad.
that, there is a
Then the blue rhino
middle of the
sucks.
boss fight where you need to survive for 100
They
seconds. But the
suck.
catch is that it's not a real 100 seconds. Basically, a real life 1 second, or it takes about 1.25 seconds.
It's not even a zombie boss fight. There's no zombies in this whole boss fight. That's so stupid.
Closer to that, like everything is wrong. However, I will say I can kind of
Elemental
see
Margot
the
and Mark
vision
II
of
could be
what
a good
Infinity Warrior was probably going for, or the nugget of the idea that they wanted to execute in this map. But the problem is, again, it's just nothing works.
Yeah. I wonder what you're gonna say is the worst Treyarch zombie boss fight. I'm curious to hear what that
Not
is.
very exciting.
Chat, what do you think is the worst Treyarch zombie boss fight? I'm curious. What do you guys think? I'm trying to think of it right
Running around it probably like
Rev?
20 or 30 times in a row.
Rev is one of the worst. Maybe Rev.
I don't know. There's not a whole lot to
Shadows?
this
I
boss
don't
fight
know.
that I really like, and I think given
Blood?
a little more time
Zed?
to develop this
Oh,
one and
maybe
really
Zed.
flesh it out and balance it, it actually could
I mean,
have
we'll
been
see.
pretty good. But a lot of the
Zed's
attention
is
from
pretty bad.
IW was pulled off onto something else, which we'll talk about later.
Terramelic
But yeah, this boss
dick.
fight really got the short end. of
I
the
know,
stick.
dude,
get
you
the impression
downed so
somehow
many
that they
times
were
on
a little
this.
bit pressed for time and
100%,
resources, and this was kind
100%.
of just slapped together. Like you really get that vibe when you play it, and you know, again,
Is
I can
Zetsubo's
see the
boss fight
nugget
better
of the
than
idea.
Blood's, though?
It just
I think so.
didn't necessarily
I don't
play
know,
out
maybe
how
I'm wrong.
I'm sure they wanted to. But
Yeah, this
it
boss
was
fight
a unique
sucks.
idea nonetheless, and memorable. So coming up just after that is
Oh, actually, I agree, dude. Firebase Z is not even a boss fight. It's just shoot this one big guy for 5 seconds. Hey, I agree. It's honestly one of the worst boss fights. Fair. That's a W.
at the cutscene.
I totally forgot.
This
And chat, the fact that nobody said Firebase Z proves that's the worst boss fight. Because it's so bad that you don't even remember.
If I give you a boss fight in under 20 seconds under any circumstance, it's probably not a very good
True.
boss fight in other
True.
cases. And Firebase
I mean,
Z
true.
is basically the
Chat,
epitome of that.
has anyone ever failed this boss fight? I don't think anyone has failed this boss fight ever, which it makes it probably the worst boss
The
fight. I
only
agree.
reason I'm ranking it a little bit higher
That's
than
fair.
Beast Beyond is this boss fight is actually functional, right? The mechanics make sense.
I mean, it works,
That there is
yeah.
an actual boss that, you know, is
Dude, look at the health!
It's just unbelievably easy.
Especially with ring, dude.
And it's
Look
very
at
exciting.
this!
You basically just have a wall that you need to deal damage towards. It's the same
What?
enemy as what already encountered.
Dude, what a boss, bro.
Crazy or extraordinary there. It's
I mean, round 100 mimics are harder to kill than
just very like
what
low
the
tier.
hell?
The boss fight could have been much better with a few small tweaks.
I agree. It looks cool,
Make
though.
it significantly harder to kill. Maybe make it move around a little bit and have some very
deleted.
pass. Other than that,
This Ring of Fire just deletes.
it's a very low tier boss fight. And
Yeah,
maybe
hell.
you can-
Firebase Z.
I'm not really sure.
Such
Either
a
way, it doesn't really
bad
matter. One of the weakest boss fights in War and Zombies.
I mean, dude, I'm totally
After
fair.
that is the second
Fair.
outbreak.
Second outbreak Easter egg with another Orda. Dude, it's wild that this Orda is even better than the one on Firebase Z. How is this one better?
Which ironically
This is the same
actually has
boss.
the exact same boss. this was different. Not only
Wow, that shows how bad Firebase is.
There's a ticking clock element
Wow.
the boss fight.
I mean, true, it's more hectic.
The Orda, in contrast to Firebase,
It feels bigger too. Yeah, it's definitely harder. You can fail.
That it can
Yeah. I almost failed this boss fight the first time I did it, so I can understand
So,
that.
and plus the enemy spawns are
Hey,
much
what's up, Ray?
heavier.
How are
It's a
you?
lot more intense. And it's
How
very
are you doing?
sandboxy. I'm actually like, I'm not the biggest fan of this boss fight. It's not great in comparison,
okay.
but it's like passable, right? It's
I mean, I
still
agree.
pretty low
It's
tier,
definitely-
but you know,
it's
it's at
definitely
least
pretty
not
shit.
embarrassing as a boss fight.
Firebase
Realistically,
L.
The only way I would
Yeah.
look to improve this boss
Run and
fight
I
is
did
to
Firebase
make the
Z-Boys. One in the
main
chat if you remember
antagonist or the
watching
main
that. That
enemy
was so
not
funny.
Orda. Not only have we
But
already
dude,
fought it in
Firebase
PvP, you
is
literally
better,
encounter the
or is
exact
worse
same
than
Orda
this,
as
which
this
is
boss
wild.
playing game.
That was
It
such
takes
a
a lot of the weight away from that thing special, and
So
even just
sad.
a different kind of enemy that's not really great for things. But
I do agree.
set up
Chat, does Cold War have some of the worst bosses? It's sad. Two of the worst ones are in Cold War. I think it does. It does have some of the worst bosses.
Much out of this to begin with, but you know, it's about what I expected.
But it also has Legion, which is interesting. because
Nothing
Legion
is very special.
Yeah.
It's okay.
I would
Next
think
up
Legion
is
one of the
Metro
better.
Bono Shima. You can
Ah,
see this
fair.
map actually has two separate boss
Fair.
fights.
I
One
like
is
the spider, though.
Mother Spider, which is a more mid-game boss
Yeah, I
fight.
think including them is
That
fine.
they really
They're basically the
use that
same
with
thing.
this map, and I think they could go a lot further with that going forward with the project, and it's a really good idea.
Orda's
The fight itself
Morbius?
is incredibly complicated. You have to deal damage. It takes
Yeah, that's the most fun, though.
it's
I like the boss fights.
but it's now the problem is the main boss fight itself against Rakio in the prison
It's
cell
just a time
is
waste.
very underwhelming, and it's kind of just boring. And look, don't get me wrong, I'm not implying that every single boss fight has to be like over the top exciting and bombastic stuff like that, but
true.
at least
At least be a little bit
feels like
something.
a boss fight or
Chat,
boss
why has there never been a parkour-based boss fight? Like, Revelations could have literally had it. There's a parkour section, but like, you had it in the fight, man. Destiny 2 does a lot of that with Rage. It looks so good on this
one of
map.
my main problems with
Or
boss fights
Rev
is
or
when
any.
the actual main enemy isn't that much of a threat. And it really feels like that in Hiroshima. It's the most unexciting boss fight I think you can possibly make. Not only
I
do you
agree.
really not have to kill anything in here if you don't want to, you pretty much just wait it out for these
Chat, has anyone failed the Zetsubo boss fight? Yes or no?
vulnerable positions to open up.
I
So
failed
you
it
can shoot
before.
it with one bullet of one wonder
But
weapon,
probably
and
less
do that
than
4
Rev.
times, and the actual main boss has one attack.
I failed it, but
That's
not because of
practically it.
Tokyo.
Other than that, you
Just
just
crashers.
avoid
Okay.
crashers and spiders, which I don't like for my own personal reasons.
Forgot a
They're
gas
not
mask.
particularly fun enemies. I feel like you take a lot of undeserved and like just random damage from these. I don't know. It's just not that good. I really feel like that's the most boss fight is the fire-based Z of Black Ops 3.
That's
And
so
will
true.
apply any
That is
amount
so
of quality
true.
on not only the map itself, but the main
I mean, I love Zetsubo
boss fight
way
in
more
Bubble
than Firebase.
is one of, it's probably the weakest boss fight in Black Ops 3, which with a few tune-ups and changes could have been significantly better. Was it going to be one of the best? I highly doubt it, but it could have been much better with a few small changes. Coming up just after that is Dead of the Night. and this is the
Oh,
Best zombie
really?
map of all time.
I think I have to disagree with this one.
Black Ops.
I have to disagree with this one just because of the fact I think Rev is at least worse than this.
Werewolf boss fight. I played this very recently
I
when
don't
trying to record
think
this video. Just so I have the
this
most
one's that
competitive
bad.
opinion of this.
I thought this one was fun on solo. It's pretty fun on solo. It's not that great co-op though. It's pretty easy just because everyone can just be at a light.
I feel like
So I
this
agree.
boss fight is just more endemic of the map. It's got the problem really good atmosphere vibe, but not solid gameplay to back it up. This boss fight is
I don't
not
think
bad.
it's that
Don't get me
bad.
wrong by any means.
I don't think it's that
I
bad.
think it is pretty mediocre compared to a lot of them. The mechanics aren't incredible.
Dude, chat, I like this boss fight more than Alpha Omega. Like, I think Alpha Omega's boss fight is garbage. I think it's bad. Like, Alpha Omega's boss fight, I think it's
The main boss itself isn't that much of a threat to consider, and
But I mean, it's a fair thing. It's a fair
You
thing.
essentially do a few phases where you turn these statues to
Chop, what
faces
time do you
where
that? You
Kyle
let his
and
kids play
the girl
Dead of the Night?
facing into werewolf.
Dude, my friends are Dead of the Night haters.
That
Have some
it
chat.
will become visible, vulnerable to attack it, and you do that a couple of times. And again, it's mediocre.
It's definitely not a
But the
great
boss
boss
itself
fight,
is
this one, for
visible
sure.
90%
I agree with
of the
that.
fight. Sometimes you kind of forget that's what you're fighting. Like it's
True,
more of
true.
a fight against
I mean, I can understand that.
map than it is against the world itself. Like he might attack you every once in a while. Was like, oh, I do damage. but I don't know, it's like not a great like presence. It's again very mediocre, passable boss fight. Not one of their best examples of good fights. Certainly not one of the worst.
Imagine, chat, and this was supposed to be the first Chaos map, and the boss fight is literally in the top 5 worst. Like, dude, what an L, man. What an L.
Very, very mid.
What an L.
After that, however, is going to be...
Oh, true. F this boss fight. Honestly, dude, I think there are some worse prayers ones like Alpha, Omega, and Rev, for sure, but I'm not sure if he's including Rev. This Shaolin boss fight, though, sucks. It's not fun.
And I really do like this fight, but and I can really
You just need certain aspects of this boss
Rat
fight.
King
I don't like this
I think
boss.
this boss fight was a little bit fumbled in execution.
I agree.
The Rat King is in the sewers, and you
F
have
this
3
step,
different challenges
dude.
that you have to do before you can really deal damage to the actual Rat King.
Chaos saved
Career
BO4,
here to
but
help you out
the
and assist
storyline
you. I'm pretty sure
sucks.
if you're playing the actual Easter egg version of this rather than the boss battle mode, Pam Grier will pretty much infinitely revive you in solo.
Fuck Pam Grier. No, she doesn't.
It's possible to fail, but you have
It is possible to
a couple that
fail.
include you, like, shooting
I've
stars
died
to
multiple
build
times,
this area
dude.
of effect pool.
Chat, can I get an F in the chat for Pam? She fucked me over so many times with this video.
One of the challenges
He's
you have
so
to find
buggy.
like icons on the map is
So glitchy.
vision cool, and that's again really cool stuff. I think the ideas were very neat, and then absolutely all 3 of those challenges are great.
The Rev hate is corny. What do you mean? The boss fight is literally the exact same one from Shadows of Evil.
Really deal damage to the boss. With the Rat King itself,
It's not even a fight.
Threat, there's not a whole lot you can do
There's
outside
no
of
fight. He
zombies.
doesn't put up a
And
fight.
again, they
It's a
tend to be
boss.
more than anything. The challenges are kind of silly or goofy.
DJ Oz was better than that.
But
I
they're
agree.
fine. It's a fun fight. Now,
Hampton sucks.
next up though is going to be Revelation.
Wow.
This
I'm shocked that this one is above Dead of the Night. You guys think that this is worse or better than Dead of the Night?
I honestly, I quite like it, and it's split up into 2 boss fights.
I do like the Margwas. The Margwa part is cool. So I mean, just for that, I understand why you put it above it.
Essentially, the first one boss fight brings you
I can understand that.
different ways that all have like a different action.
It's literally SOE. I agree. I agree. But SOE was more Margwas.
There's other obstacles like, sort of hazards in the room that can kill you as well. But you never kill 4 ways from Margwas, and then you go back to the
Yeah.
valley, in which you basically just charge some of your souls.
Why does Rev's boss fight suck so much?
Boss fight, but a little bit dumbed down.
I hate
This
it.
one can also
I
be done
hate it.
fairly quickly as well, depending on how efficient.
Honestly, I think Rev is worse, should be worse, just because of the fact that like it was such a hype thing for this boss fight to be just spectacular, and it was just Shadows of Evil. Yeah, the build-up I think
like,
definitely
3D,
makes
but
it worse,
if you know
at
you're
least for
doing your
me.
optimizing, this boss fight is not only significantly easier than like the midway boss fight in Revelations, but is probably one of the easiest boss fights in general. Now, actually,
I agree.
there is a theory that this was meant to be really easy, as basically
Really?
the way they were taking the story. The Shadow Man wasn't exactly supposed to be dead from this boss fight. It was supposed to feel like it was unearned. for
I
a
know,
reason.
but chat, this should have been the Great War map. This should have been the Great War map, dude. 100%. This should have been the
Understand?
best
So
boss
it
fight
was-
in
it had a
all
lot
of
more to do with, like,
zombies. It
storyline
really
rather
should
than
have been,
gameplay,
dude.
But it's not one of my favorite boss
So
fights in general,
disappointing.
and
So
coming up just
disappointing.
above that is going to be Blood of the
Hey,
Dead on
there's
Black
Blood
Ops
of the
4.
Dead.
So this
Hey.
one was honestly more
I'm expecting Alpha Omega soon,
in
too.
comparison to what this could have been. I really do think this would have, like, it is a bit of a missed opportunity to at least not
I
have
hate
boss
this
fight
map so
like
much,
Blood of
dude.
Dead or something like that. An absolutely iconic piece of regular Mob of the Dead that just doesn't really make an appearance in Blood. It's
Yeah.
a little bit of a shame. That aside, though, the actual boss fight itself.
Chat, does anyone like this boss?
I tend to not like maps that.
I hate this boss. I don't think it's
of
fun
the
at
map
all. I think it's really
like the
boring.
larger version of the mini boss that we've already seen as we're going about our business playing it. And I'm sure a lot of you guys
The arena's cool, but the fight itself is really boring.
surprise, grandiosity, and I think what the Dead is literally just an extra large canvas, and it's not that exciting.
Extra large boost. 42 spawn locations. That's why I'm playing for the boss.
Solo. That stuff's kind of cool. That's really neat, I won't lie. But another detrimental thing to this boss fight is, and this is a lot of BO4 fights in general, you actually need the zombie shield.
I know, dude. Shield gameplay, Resident Sleeper. Put me down,
But if your
dude.
shield breaks for any reason whatsoever and you don't have a way to replace it with elixir, you cannot continue the boss fight.
Yeah, I know, it's just
that
done.
is a bad game. Now,
I agree.
Shield doesn't break that off.
It's not fun to play like
It's
that.
terrible mistake, but if you're playing solo, you got like one shot at it, and if your shield breaks,
Can your shield break in the boss? Yes. It's like, you literally need to run like mega elixirs like Carpenter or something to rebuild your shield, or else you're fucked. It's literally, it's one of the dumbest fights. I also died in this fight because all I had was the Helion salvo at round 100 and I didn't have PhD, and I was shooting it at his orbs and I just died. Just because of the explosive damage. And you have to be in a circle, so you have to take his damage. It's such a poorly designed boss fight. So bad. So bad.
The typical, you know, devices that you go out doing this fight and charging up the orbs and stuff like that, alongside dodging this mega.
What is the best gun in BO4? The Helion salvo. But it sucks on this boss fight.
But I think it needs
unless you have PhD.
Coming up next is going to be D Machine's boss fight on Cold War Zombies. This was
chat, agree or disagree? Orlov? Dang. I mean, I guess. It's not really a boss. It's more of a protection.
Boss fight in the world. I do like the formula switch up where you kind of think you're going to be fighting.
I mean, it's a fair placement. It's not really a boss.
That's a pretty interesting concept.
Chat, like literally, this is just Origins. This is the Origins boss fight. Literally.
I'll give it credit. My only real problem
basically Origins
fight is that the stakes are almost zero.
Yeah.
The actual fight itself. Orlov cannot die.
You literally can't die.
The game, which I'm probably pretty sure is the development of this. They actually had Orlov have a health bar and he could die. He got
Why do they not keep that?
Players that were being under.
Man, F
exactly
that. That's so dumb.
Objectives in Outbreak work where you have to defend a certain location or an object that actually
that's
damage or die or break, your game will completely fail. So I assume in
I mean, chat, this video is making me realize how Cold War has such bad bosses. It makes me kind of sad.
Boss fight, but
like Legion was the only good one.
Of it, but
and Mauer. Mauer had a good one too.
Boss fight,
I don't like Forsaken boss.
Laid out pretty well, and
it's okay.
So not the greatest boss in the world, but it's
excellent shot for Cold War. Cold War be down out here.
Up next we have Alpha Omega.
Hey, there it is. I mean, honestly, I respect you putting Alpha Omega up here just because of the fact that it's like it is a different boss fight, but dude, it's still so cool. It's so
obvious. This was roughly the point.
That Ops Arcade isn't in this video. I would include that Ops though if I did one. I love the Dead Ops boss
fight. A lot more than it was, but at least the boss fight in and of itself is relatively good fun and it's intact. It's not too complicated and it involves you fighting the Avogadro that featured or at least debuted in Black Ops 2 Zombies.
Yeah,
I mean, follows you around
I just hate this boss. Chat, rate this boss out of 10. I give it like a 3. I actually think it's that boring.
Which you have to collect like
I don't like it.
30 or 50
I
souls, something
do
like
not
that.
like this
But the
fight.
neat little twist on this boss fight is you actually don't fight any zombies at all. You fight the ADM units or the mannequins that are infamous.
I mean, the lore is cool, but I just don't like it.
It's stronger than the average zombie, and it makes the boss fight feel a lot more intense than it probably would be with just regular zombies.
Yeah, I agree with that.
The Avogadro also has a few different attacks that are relatively easy to read. It's not like a
there's no room in the bunker.
Yeah. It's your average like soul boss.
I hate this boss.
And then you do have one unique step at the end of the boss fight where you have the Avogadro in the APD that he spawned, and you actually have to push him back in there. And while it's a little goofy in execution,
look at this, dude. Look at his stance.
Fun to do, and like
he looks so dumb.
Kind of remind me of how the Avogadro
originated. It's just so dumb. I hate that. That looks so bad.
But otherwise, pretty cool boss fight. Not a great cutscene.
Whoa. Can you imagine that Shadows of Evil made a better boss fight than the whole end of the fucking game? That is the biggest L I've ever heard. It's so sad to even say that. Shadows of Evil was better than Red.
Boss fight,
it was better.
Shadows of Evil, while it technically can be done
so
pretty quickly
sad.
if you're efficient and you know what you're doing, this boss fight can be one of the most difficult.
It can be very challenging. Yeah, I agree.
Every time you mess up the sequence, another marble will spawn in.
Yeah,
not only that, but the room itself and the actual layout makes the boss fight more difficult than
true.
Because of the wall running.
And the wall running. Yeah.
Have the map to work with that. time. And also,
Yeah.
Shadow Man is
That's
around
weird.
top of the track.
Oh my god, how did he do this?
Failed.
Oh,
Shadow Man.
hey, wow, I'm shocked he got that.
More of a mercy
Wow.
kill every time you mess up, but other than that, it's just like a really good, fun boss fight. It can be completely cheap.
I mean, chat,
depending
do you
on
guys think Shadows' boss fight is better than Rev? One in the chat if yes, two in the chat if no.
fun, but if you really want to
It's more, it's definitely more exhilarating. With the Shadows music as well.
Unironically, a really
I think it's
good
better.
Time. So
Yeah.
pretty good. The step after it can only be done co-op for the most part, but the
Unless
boss
you got
fight
that solo
itself is
mod
very
on like
neat.
this.
Raven the Redwoods, which was Infinite Warfare's DLC 1 map. Now,
I like this boss. I think we're getting now into the better bosses. I do like this boss.
Strongest example.
Definitely
of a
not
really
the
good
best boss,
fight,
though,
but
no.
in terms of other
It's a good
boss
boss, though.
fights
It's
and what
fun.
you can compare to, this one is really good, and the design is pretty ingenious.
Chat, one in the chat if you've done this one.
Fighting the
It's a fun one, man. The Easter egg here is really easy too. It doesn't take too long.
As you collect souls on different locations, and it takes honestly quite a lot of them, but you fill both of them up to make this ring in which you
It's literally like the mid boss. I agree. It's not bad. It's not great.
in the ring
Right in the middle.
back forward into the real world. However, it still has a shield, and it's represented by these small little icons that pop up all over your body, and you have to shoot down to like 10 or 15 of them. And this boss fight is
Grade should be higher. Nah, I mean this
and
boss
playing
is
efficiently, this
very
boss fight will
simple.
take you probably anywhere from 12
It's still
to
a long
15
boss
minutes,
fight,
maybe
though.
even 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's
if
a
you're playing
long
slowly,
boss
so
fight.
it's not something you can just completely bypass and blow through, even if you're good at it. Like
Yeah.
it's gonna take you a long time.
It's just
no matter
there's so
what.
many
And the sequences
animations and
themselves
stuff.
are all very like distinct. You know what
Yeah.
step you got to do next once you get a feel for it, and it's pretty difficult. Now I will say my
Final
only
rank next?
criticism
No,
is that
this
the
is
Super
only
Slasher
including
himself
IW.
isn't
No
that
World War
much of a
II, no
threat. Like,
exos.
it looks like his attacks are going to do a lot of damage or even insta kill you, but they don't do
He-
a whole
that's
lot.
so
The zombies
true.
end
He
up
doesn't
being
actually
more
do a lot
threat
of
than
damage.
Actually, the main boss, which is a little bit disappointing,
Yeah,
but I
that is
really
true.
think they made him overpowered. This boss fight could easily be potentially too hard for the average player, so they made
I mean,
him
that's fair.
more of a visual threat than anything, but he's still nothing to scoff at. Coming up just after that is going to be
Hey,
Ancient Evil. And for the
dude,
most
look
part,
at this
I really
gameplay.
like this boss fight, and
That's
the
so
concept
funny.
is neat, and the location
Ancient Evil
is
boss,
probably one
yeah.
of my favorite, but I'm not in love with
I
the
think it's
layout,
not that
nor
great
am I
either.
in love with the way it kind of forces you to
I
play.
agree.
So you're essentially fighting
Chat,
Texas
agree
for
or
the most
disagree
part,
with this
where
pick?
you-
I think
you
I
come
agree.
around, you
It is
fly,
kind
you
of
have to
like
shoot 'em out of the sky,
mid-tier, I
and you
think.
basically have to use the Hellion Salvo, which for all
Taking damages
intents
up. You do
and
need
kind of
Helion.
making you giving you the freedom to play how you want to play. You're not given that many options when it comes to this.
I mean, that
boss
just
fight,
was an
and the way
illusion
that
in
you
this
actually
game.
deal damage to Pegasus can really only be done through a specialist weapon as well. But other than that, the boss fight
Specialist
itself is
gameplay,
pretty fun,
baby.
and it's very, very unique. Very
Yeah,
rarely
it
are
is
we
unique.
ever
It is
fighting
true.
some kind of aerial enemy in zombies, and maybe that's not something
I mean,
want
that
all
is
the
true.
time, but for Ancient
Other than
Evil, this was
GK.
a really good mix-up, and another problem I guess
Chat,
I
is
have
Meph
with this
gonna be
one
number
is the
one?
fact
I
that
think so
the
too.
boss fight arenas,
But I
there's
think
basically
Legion is
3
gonna be
different
very high
platforms,
on
and you
Chop's
get
list.
less and less space to work with as the
What do you
fight
think is
goes
on the top?
which sometimes that can lead to intensity, but sometimes that can also
Legion,
just be rather annoying. And especially in
Mephistopheles,
BO4, sometimes you can get max ammo
maybe
and other drops
some
to spawn
Black
on
Ops
areas
3
of
or
the map
Black Ops
that you
4
can't
ones,
even
like
access,
the
which
9 Elephant.
is a little bit
we'll
of a
see.
design flaw in this fight, but other than that, it is
DE?
fairly fun.
I don't know,
Coming up
maybe
just
not
after
the
that
top.
is a boss
Oh,
fight that
9 Elephant right here.
it is really good.
Damn.
Could have been much better. It's going to be Black Ops.
I mean, I respect this pick.
So,
I love the night boss fight. For me, I don't know why it's one of my favorites, but I think a lot of people don't like it.
like visuals, I'm gonna give this 10 out of 10.
Yeah, the
5
visuals is, I
in
think, what makes it
combination
so
of, like, the visual spectacle.
great.
Gameplay, however, is lacking a little bit. The problem is it's basically all bar fight. You have the visual of like seemingly thousands of gladiators running out of the gates at once.
I agree. It could have been more. I do have to blame BO4's engine though for this boss fight because a lot of it, what made this boss fight bad in the beginning as well was BO4's engine. So it's like, dude, issues on BO3.
Faked out like their regular.
It'll be better, man. It'll be better.
And then you have the 2 large elephants that come out as being the main boss. And again,
Yeah, the elephants are sick,
spectacle,
bro.
but in
Love
reality, they're not that much.
How many dabs do you guys have, chat? I have 9. 9 dabs.
And since there's 2 of them, they had the opportunity, I guess, to reveal like a different kind of enemy. And I know at Treyarch, they were actually toying with a couple of different types of enemies that weren't elephants that were going to come out of these games.
Really?
They were really into
Huh.
They had
What
the
they-
opportunity to, reveal some of the grades that would come out.
They could have explained why the fuck this map is called Mine. Does any human being on this planet understand why this map is called Mine?
Harder, but it's
We do not
basically
know.
just the exact
We do
same
not know.
element that came out of the first gate, which is just
I mean,
as easy to kill with the
we
one
really
shot.
do not
So
know why
it feels a
this
little
map is
repetitive. It doesn't feel like it builds up to anything besides the
Chat, anybody have the answer?
again.
Is there a nice
zombie?
zombie?
But the gameplay elements are super lacking. The boss fight arena itself is also it's a lot bigger than it probably should be for the intensity
9
that
people
you
played
really
it,
wanna
boys.
feel.
Let's go.
Up next is going to be DLC 4
Hey,
on Zombie.
I respect the shade at the Forsaken boss. I think it's sad to say that this boss is better than the Revelations boss. Chat, isn't that the saddest thing to say? Cold War's final boss was better than the villain of Ether. That is such an L.
In this boss fight, you
Such
literally
an
fight
L.
the Forsaken himself, and for all it's led up to be, again,
Such
same
an
problem
L.
as 9, amazing visual spectacle, and I think that's its strongest suit, but the
I
gameplay
agree.
feels somewhat lacking and hollow in this fight. Now, I do
Yeah,
think
the gameplay
this
is
is
really
probably the, I guess, vision they may have had for Firebase Z's boss fight, something along these lines, and it
Ooh,
is a lot
interesting,
more
true.
complex and intricate in that fight. Is it amazing? Not exactly.
Man,
but it's
this should have been
step in the right
Firebase
direction
Z's boss fight. I
for
agree.
Zombie boss fight. The trailer boss fight in general. There's not a whole lot to say about it.
I mean, I agree.
You have to break the Forsaken shields and then shoot it with some.
Chat, do we have foreskin lovers in the chat? Like, cause I think I shit on this map a lot more. But the Forsaken, any map from Cold War that starts with Forsaken, Firebase, just kind of it. I'm liking them a lot less than I
do that a
used to.
couple of times. Nothing too crazy, and the boss fight itself, or like
The Wonder Weapon is
enemy, doesn't feel like that.
Boss is still,
so it is what it is.
I feel like the Abomination on this map is more of a threat than this boss.
But again, step in the right direction. I hope they continue to iterate on stuff like this. Coming up next, though, is a weird one. It's definitely not that boss fight, but it's
Interesting.
interesting one. So this is an attack of the radioactive.
It's like one of the only bosses that use hardcore. Chat, really. I do like this
I cannot
boss.
stand
I think it's
the Easter egg on this map.
the Easter egg
but the boss
sucks.
fight I will
The
play
boss is
again
fun.
and again. So
Boss
this
is
is
fun.
fighting Krogzilla, and it's basically the exact opposite problem
such
of
a unique
9
boss
and
fight.
Forsaken. The visuals on this boss fight are terrible. Literally look straight
But the
out of a
mechanics are
PS2
great.
game. I don't know if they were intentionally going for something a lot more sloppy looking to fit into the theme, the aesthetic of the map. I'm not really sure, but it doesn't look good for me.
Yeah, this
But
map
that's
still
like gameplay is
Even on
it's got a bunch of different unique phases in which you have to ship a bomb down from the top to the bottom of the beach to get the bomb to the bottom of the mouth. Getting it down to two
Chad, you guys like this map? Is it a W boss or I don't know.
Then have to shoot a roll
It's a good boss. I think it's
random
easy.
turrets around the map.
It's one of my favorite bosses in the game.
And after you've done that, you
Still better than that.
back to the beach where you started, and then have to avoid not only a sequence of zombies and relentless onslaught, a couple of waves of meteor and frogs, but then the real fun begins. When it comes time to
Dude, the
approach
parkour
Krogzilla
step,
and
I
survive
love
all
this
of those
step though. It's
sequences,
so much
he's
fun.
then gonna spawn in these lasers that are either ground level or at slide or crouch level. So this
Because of
means
that slide
you then
jump?
have to maneuver.
I don't know,
through
man. I
this
think it's a
maze
lot of fun.
lasers to even get there, and they will practically insta kill you if
Yeah,
you
they will
touch them,
delete
even
you.
for just a second. So you have to
Yeah.
have nearly perfect movement to get down to the bottom of the beach, and it's also on a time crunch, so you have to be very.
This boss fight's
precise about
easier
it.
on
Then
solo
once
than
you get
co-op
into the
though.
stomach, you then have to input a couple of digit code that the selector moves really quickly.
It's really unique. There's nothing like this boss. It's cool. Where did lasers come from? Chat, we do not know.
Boss fight, absolutely not. It's no trick of the imagination, but it is
It's very
incredibly
good.
unique. It's something different. So it's one of those.
Hey, he got it.
Mixed up a lot more. After that is going to be what some
Oh.
may not consider to even be a boss fight, but I
Really?
put it on this list.
I'm shocked you're including Tog. If you're including Tog, I think it goes much lower. Because Tog is basically, if you're including Tog, then you should include Lord. Because it's the same shit. I don't like Tog's ending, to be honest. In game. It sucks.
Technically speaking, there is
I think it's
no
really
like,
bad.
main shoot the guy villain in this, but it does have a final sequence which involves you staying within a certain area or that transfers all around the map. So that completely changes as well. All of the
I mean, I do like that the map changes. It's cool. It is cool.
map tour. And that's on these map evolves itself. Great. Again,
It is really cool.
It's
It's like a very Activision thing though, like escort the payload.
Cybercone wasn't really supposed to be the
That's the
final map
problem.
for this
It is hectic. It is pretty good.
So it's entirely
But
possible
I don't know
that
if I'd
either
put it
they
this
just didn't
high.
have time to make an actual boss for this map, or this was going to be how the map played
We
out. but
deserve the
something
Great
else was
War.
supposed to be
That's why I think
the
it
grand
sucks,
ending.
too.
Either way, I do like the subversion a little bit, where like, we all expected to have a really grand boss fight, but in the sequence where we take this.
But it's like, that was not what it was supposed to be. We all know
But
that.
that doesn't mean it's easy. And you know, for being visually really interesting. I mean, honestly, all of this right, probably looks good and great.
Yeah. Dude, look at that bitrate, boys. Let's go, bro.
However,
Look at that quality. How many
Like,
pixels do you see on the screenshot?
There is a threat of dying.
It looks so
especially
bad
when
on
your
YouTube
circle pretty much
and on
completely
Twitch.
collapses on you if you don't have anything to cover
It's so
yourself. You'll
sad.
probably die as you have to like survive there for quite a long time. But other than that, it really isn't that hard. It's just a lot of fun. And not to mention, after the sequence is done,
Jeez,
obviously
and the
much of
dying
Toggle
wish.
Tone is
Oh
just
my
like an
gosh.
exposition dump. That's many of the steps.
I
And
agree.
even this
It's
ending
Alpha
to some
Omega
degree,
2.
but once you've actually completed this sequence, going out and exploring the rest of the map, as it's so quiet and peaceful, and you can see
It is cool.
actual visual map.
It is a cool
Without the
idea. I just wish there was more of a fight.
Is amazing, and I don't think we spent enough time like really letting it showcase.
Yeah.
Pretty much the ending happens directly after, but other than that,
Pablo
great
Marius. That's all I
and
remember.
the step itself is pretty interesting despite it not having a main build or main boss fight. But other than that, Target Tone actually gets an above average fight look for its final.
I'm into the
Next
final
up, we
sequence.
have the Horizon Zero Dawn
Oh,
fight, and
chat.
it's
Wow. Okay, so now we're getting into the great ones. DE boss fight. I mean, I knew he wasn't going to put it into the top because I don't think DE is near. Like, I think it's a top 10 boss.
Three.
But
This
I don't
really
think
started
it's the
out
best
swinging,
by
and
any
This
means.
boss fight is great.
I don't know,
More
chat. What do you guys think
how
about
I feel about the
DE?
map in general, where I basically mentioned if there was ever something that was considered a perfect boss map, it would be. And I would also say this is the perfect boss fight. Is it my favorite or is it the best? No.
It's a well executed one.
And
Yeah, I agree.
it's very, very straightforward.
I remember when streamers were getting deleted by this
Right, and I'm
one.
not even saying that it's wrong. It's literally a circular arena. You have one seven boss that you deal damage to as a event. The Ragnarok Tower is
Less level pressure on the Lord. Yeah.
but all the Panther Sword in every once in a while, or other little attacks that the boss will throw at you.
It changed everything this boss fight. I mean, it's true. It does have a lot of significance.
Despite it being a simple premise, it can still be a rather challenging boss fight. I mean, there are
It is a
problems
very challenging boss fight without when
that
you're not set up.
completely break the boss fight, and that's fine, but it's like, there are ways you can play it, and it will always be a genuine challenge.
Plunger
The way
makes it
plays out
easy.
is
I
always
think it's
predictable, and you know what you're getting. Again, super cookie cutter, but extremely.
I mean, I'm glad you
Coming
put it
just
up
after
here.
that is
Hey, I do agree. Mauer does have a better boss fight. Chat, do you agree that Mauer has a better boss fight than DE? I mean, I can agree with that, to be honest. The Mauer boss fight is fun.
that it's a near
It is a
perfect boss
fun
as well.
fight,
It's a
man.
little bit different in the way that it functions. You don't stand.
It's
one
pretty
place and actually
difficult,
try to
too.
force
It's
you
not-
basically
it's
the
not
entire
easy.
map
You
as
can
you're
die
fighting
on this
the
fight.
Imperial version of Valentina, and
More
you
stuff
have to
happens in Mauer?
constantly
Yeah,
copper
dude.
shields in order to deal damage.
It's
and
very
there's basically
hectic,
like 5 or
too.
6 different phases of this one, but this boss fight is.
I
a
do
lot more
agree. It's
interesting
definitely
than
better.
Forsaken. It's way more difficult.
Way
and
more
It
interesting,
can
yeah, I
genuinely
agree.
be a challenge. I love pretty much everything about this boss fight, from the way the gameplay mechanics work to the actual boss attacks to the visuals. I love
And it's
almost
wild
everything
because
about
this is
it.
not even the best Cold War boss fight either.
Is in between the sequences when you're traveling to a new area. You can pretty much take it at your own pace and go and like get armor and other
That's
stuff.
so
Again, kind of
true.
required for the
That
gameplay,
is so
but
true.
It does reduce the pace a lot, and it kind of
I agree,
lets the
I
boss
agree.
fight in complete control of the pace.
You can
and
literally
boss
just get ammo and armor
it
all
does
the
deflate
time.
the tension a
I
little bit,
agree.
and I would say that's the only problem I really have with it.
I mean, I can fully
Also,
agree
at the end, there is a sequence in which you have to transport Cloud all the way to the back of the
Yeah, that sequence can
and
be
if
a little
you're
bit
playing solo
boring.
or
It's
if you're
kind of
not really paying
unnecessary.
attention, that
You
sequence
can
might
die.
catch you by surprise, and
Yeah.
I would still include that as part of the boss fight itself, and it's
Yeah,
really
that
challenging.
that
By no
portion
means isn't the most
is
impressive
not that
fight I've
fun.
ever seen, but it's one of Treyarch's stronger boss fights, and
I
if
agree.
iterated a little
I
bit
agree.
more or made slightly more complex and challenging, that kind of concept could be very, very effective. Coming
Yeah.
up above that, though, we're in a
Hey,
pretty high tier boss
let's
fights, and
go.
This is going to be another
The
one of
homie
Treyarch's,
GK.
for example,
He's here.
Unlocked.
Let's go.
I believe to this day, when it comes to Treyarch, is still the least completed Easter egg out of all of them.
I agree. I agree. Garrod is, I think, the hardest Easter egg on BL3. One of the strategies.
that being,
And if you don't have any ultra rare mechas, like it's actually a very difficult boss fight, no problem. It's very
boss fight
difficult.
itself. You're given a little bit of
It is very difficult. No
you
problem.
could be fighting that Nikolai at the beginning, but you actually have to fight off the dragon.
Getting there is hard too, yeah. It's definitely the least completed Easter egg. I agree.
Dragon, weak spots, they're pretty straightforward there. But the dragon is a bit of a threat. And I vividly remember this boss fight as a tiny game, one of the most challenging games.
I do agree.
Now it is where the first you get into the boss fight usually completes it first try.
I mean, with
or at
Cold
least
War, that
90%
was the
of the
case,
time.
yeah.
This was back in BO3 where like you would need to
You
take
would
like
get
five
deleted.
attempts at the boss fight before you
Yeah.
get the and well,
I miss that, dude. I miss that.
boss fight now, and you get
We need
rid
more harder
very
bosses
quickly
than
and
zombies, I
rapidly
agree.
if you know what you're doing, and the sequences themselves can be evasively broken and closed up.
First little one for Rock Croby, baby.
Still regarded widely as one of the most challenging boss fights ever in zombie fight.
I agree.
Think that's really ever going to change.
It's definitely one of the hardest.
For this boss fight, if at all. I mean, the only thing I would say is that the way you can play it and choose it is the only thing that might potentially break the experience. But if you play it how it's I guess supposed to be played, it will give you a run.
Yeah, I'm in Discord. Wait, why am I on Discord? Yeah, I'm in Discord.
Really good time. So this is a great
we be
example of
Discord?
good prayer quality.
What's going on?
Even better boss fight that has also a
Hey,
very interesting history.
dude, chat, is Spaceland's boss fight better than Garrod? I don't know if I agree with that. I think Spaceland's boss fight is hard as hell, so I agree it's near the top.
Backstory is
But I don't know if
zombies
it's
in
better than
Spaceland,
GK.
and on replay,
It is
because I haven't played this
hard
in a
as
few years,
hell.
Repeating this boss fight, I got absolutely smoked. My
Yeah,
first couple
it took
times
me a
around,
couple attempts
because the
to
boss
get- to
fight
get it,
looks
too.
deceptively easy, but it's
I'd
one
probably
of
stream
the
this map
most
like
difficult
15
boss fights
hours to
that
do.
still remain to be tough but fair, right?
It's
like,
tough
this
and
boss
fair,
fight
I
is
agree,
a prime
yeah.
example of the game not just deciding that you
It is
die
a hard boss. It is one of the best first boss fights in all of zombies. I agree. For like on this map.
alien and once you deal enough damage,
It's so difficult.
melee back to zero. Then a lot easier said than done.
Yeah.
Because of the way the space is laid out,
Yeah. It is a lot easier to
navigate. Zombies
What's your stream schedule? I mean, shit, whatever.
win is absolutely everything.
Yeah. No lower 2 on the list? No, it's just IW.
As a model, beat a boss fight that is difficult and genuinely difficult.
I mean, Lee Ross knew what he
That being
knew
said,
what he was
however, I
doing.
do remember
He
when
did a
the
great
game
job.
launched, they actually had to nerf this
They
boss
did have
fight
to
in
nerf
the
this
update
boss.
because
Yeah,
most
it was
people
so
were
hard.
not able to complete this. They would get to the boss fight and just get out.
Dude, just
And you would
delete
try
you.
this
Best
20,
zombies map
maybe
of all
even
time.
30 times on the pre-patch,
Kino
and it was nearly impossible to beat.
Yeah.
So they had to nerf the boss fight.
The pre-patches
But
was
now
so
it's in a really good position to find it. And it's one of the most fair but challenging boss fights that's ever been done. Great example is one of my favorites. Up next is probably my favorite
Hey, boy!
but unfortunately is attached to my least favorite
Yeah,
map in the
I
game.
agree. Like I said, I think Voyage has one of the, I think Voyage is a top 10 boss fight. It's just the map and the Easter eggs
Now,
suck
who knows behind
so
the
much.
absolutely
Don't.
horrendous favorite, but is an absolute hidden gem, which is the fight against China.
Yeah, the boss fight is
Called, but this is a absolutely phenomenal
just sucks that the
fight.
rest of
You have
it
different
is
like fight sequences that take you on, and it's kind of like Malcolm, but this one is just a lot more intelligently designed and I will say the map is a different experience solo co-op, but I think it's a
very
great
true as
solo
well.
op.
Yeah, it's definitely a better solo one than co-op.
Boss fight because of how similar in structure they are.
Yeah, they're very similarly staged, but there's more in
way
Voyage.
more of a threat than balance.
100%, 100%.
And alongside that, the onslaught of zombies had to be we have a little bit less playable space in this version, and also the boss itself is just
Boss can
better
freeze
because it has
you,
a
too.
lot of
It's
like
very
audio and
dangerous.
visual cues that
Yeah.
are very clear and precise.
It's
that
very,
you
very
actually
dangerous.
realize. And I really like that in boss fights. That you
Chat,
can kind of
I don't think a lot of people have done this Voyage boss. Has one in the chat if you've beaten the Voyage of the Despair boss? 2 in the chat if you've never played it.
predict what's coming. It can be
It's
a really
hard,
dangerous move,
man.
but if you know how to respond,
I don't
based
think
on
a
an
lot of
audio
people
or
have beaten
visual
this boss.
indicator, that can
It's
set you
extremely
up in the right
difficult.
direction to beating the boss fight, even if you're not in the best position to do so.
I mean,
Just
I'm a
like
wonder.
Mountain
I've done it.
Well, the boss fight ends
But
where
it's
it
hard.
begins, but this is a lot more of a journey than how the boss fight did.
Yeah, I feel like you need
Because
homunculus
having a
as
short
well to
break
do this boss.
kinda
At
goes
least
to
for me,
everyone.
dude.
It
I
really
really
is
need
next
them.
season. Whether you like it or not, and from this is one of those examples as well, where the visual spectacle
Oh, 100%.
That's why it's
Yeah.
so light. That's why it's so fun. However, my main criticism of this boss fight
You
is
do need the
you
healing on.
only have one way to play it.
Yeah,
You
unfortunately.
literally have to run the play without it.
Yeah, you can't play it without it.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
anyway, but you need the launcher. There really isn't.
Yeah, I do hate that it's a meta boss fight for
besides
sure.
this gun. And
Yeah.
it's unfortunate because of what intended boss fight. That isn't really true in this game. I think that's my only downfall. It's such a shame Black Ops 4 doesn't have like a boss battle rush mode because I would have played this so much if I didn't.
I agree, dude. It sucks that there isn't one like that on
Coming up
BO4.
just above that though.
And there it is, boys, Legion.
This entire voyage or vice versa.
I mean, nah, dude. I think the Legion boss fight is easily the best boss fight in Fortnite, and I do think it's better than that. Dude, the timer is so brutal on this boss fight. It's so brutal. And it's so hard. And there's a lot of different metas for this boss as well. Gonna make videos with Crispy? I mean,
and Legion, who was our main villain here, is essentially a giant tempest. And while this on the surface may not
yeah, Legion is more of a villain than the
boss fight,
Forsaken guy.
the thing I love about it is it's the opposite of Voyage of Despair in the sense that it's
Just so hectic.
sandboxy.
And it's
It
sandbox.
doesn't really have boss fight exactly however you want, and you get the results that you get basically. So,
Yeah.
for example, there's a really interesting mechanic in this boss fight where if you bring in a wonder weapon like a ray gun, for example, it's gonna make the zombies
Yeah, which is very
a
strange.
lot more intense than if you didn't.
Yeah.
You can up the intensity on yourself by just bringing in a certain gun. You can also go in on a really high round to make the boss fight.
And
as
also,
hard
it's
as
not
possible.
too difficult
And you
to
can
get
change
to
this
it.
to your liking. If you
It's
play
not too
Legion on
bad.
the
The
lowest
steps are
round,
quite
on round
easy.
5 without any wonder weapons, it's pretty easy.
Yeah.
You just deal damage to him while he's vulnerable.
Round
and break his armor.
22,
Do that in 3
jeez.
different sequences by shooting orbs and taking his health down 1/3 at a time.
The
Not
bunker
to mention
step
boss
is
fight
cool.
also has its
I mean, it's on Alfred.
adds a little bit of intensity to it.
It's wild,
It still
dude.
gives you a very generous
The steps are better than Voyage as well. They're a
listening
lot
to this
easier.
in their next project. I hope they expand on this concept and this idea for future boss fights where make them this sandboxy and customizable to experience.
I agree.
Genuinely feels different each and every single time.
Yeah,
I also
and
think
there's a
if the
fun
boss
meta
can
towards
scale
it,
up
too.
in difficulty as the boss gets a little more desperate to survive, right? Like when Legion is down to the last bar, how, for example, give them some attacks that are incredibly deep and devastating.
Dude, like meth. Yeah, that's where meth is
This
so
boss fight
perfect.
is absolutely
Meth is just
phenomenal.
amazing.
One of my favorite weapons in general. I would even go so far as to say Legion should now be the base model that they expand on the idea of for future boss
I
fights.
agree. I agree.
Was a very
Yeah.
cookie-cutter boss fight.
Legion was the best
Really
modern
kind of made
zombie
around
boss
that just
so far.
Those fights, they should do the same thing with Legion. and
What
expand
class
on
you
that
run for
further,
Legion?
Because it could be so much more.
I mean,
although
I like
Legion
running the
itself
M16,
is
but
one of
the
my
Tech
favorite
9
boss
here is
fights just in
insane.
gaming, not purely for zombies, but it is amazing.
There's a lot of
But
different
finally,
guns you can
taking
run.
the throne as
Hey!
the number one best boss fight in
Let's
zombies.
go!
Perhaps one of the best
Let's
boss
go!
fights in just gaming as a whole is the Mephistopheles fight.
I agree. Mephistopheles is like the only boss in zombies that does feel like Albert. And like, I've made so many videos about this boss recently because I feel like not enough people know how good it is.
This
But
boss
it's
fight is
great.
literally the definition of zombies. Everything
It's-
is one
it's
top of
so
the other.
difficult.
Do you remember when I said at the beginning of the video that the Beast from Beyond really felt slapped together? It looks kind of like they were put together in 1 second. Well, the reason for that is
This fight made me do it for the boss. I mean,
this boss fight. And if you play Infinite Warfare, you know into that map. The boss fight you're going to directly after from this is just top lane. So it's pretty
dude, this boss fight gives me anxiety, bro.
while the other one is a little
It's
bit
like Elden Ring. It gives me anxiety.
boss fight, however, the structure is
And it's so ironic. It's so ironic that the best zombie boss is literally Satan. Still haven't beaten it? I still have, chat. I made a video on my channel. Go check it out.
fill up.
My
They
main
only fill
channel.
up while you're standing in them, so it's like a time thing.
Such an
And
amazing boss,
Mephistopheles
man.
has a large number of different attacks that most of them will just straight up insta-kill you.
I agree.
But the difference is, the reason it doesn't feel unfair, they're highly reactable.
I just hate that this boss, you have to basically do the entire Beast from Beyond Easter egg to do it legit. Or you can do the boss rush mode.
what's coming. So
But I
as
mean,
you
like,
play
dude,
fight
to
more,
do it
you
legit
learn
sucks,
exactly what
man.
to avoid, how to avoid it, and then how to play against it.
Will you
And then
play
also
Elden Ring again? I probably will, man.
Rings, you're given every single enemy
I really
to
want
fight
a
in the
new
game in these
Elden
different
Ring sequel
ways,
to come
and
out,
they
man.
serve as a
A
little
sequel
bit
to
of
that
a
game would
change
be
of pace
amazing.
from just just filling up the rings themselves and doing the talismans. And then you also have to deal damage to Mephistopheles himself in between.
Dude, also the cryptids on this fight
Assuming you
are
even
so
make it that far,
difficult.
which is a stretch, and especially playing solo is very difficult.
This boss fight solo is
You
impossible.
have to do a
So
really
hard.
large sequence of dealing tons of damage to Mephistopheles himself while he spawns literally everything in the game at the same time. I'm surprised the game doesn't crash with how much he spawns
True.
in that final phase.
True,
It's
I mean,
everything
true.
Against what I love in a boss fight. It's brutal, it's
Elden Ring?
unforgiving,
Elden
it's
Ring?
tough, but it's fair.
I mean, this is Elden Ring boss fight. It really is.
After you want to go back in and try again. Or
Yeah.
figure out a different strategy that might be a little bit better.
And chat, I remember, like I said, you know it's a good boss fight when it took a week for someone to beat solo.
Worth noting
That is the other
you can't
thing.
really break this boss fight. Like there's a
You
lot
know,
of
there's
especially
no
if you
special
depending-
fixes. The only ways you can maximize this fight is literally just by luck. Just by skipping
depending on
animations.
what you run in terms of your
Yeah.
loadout and equipment.
It's
it
very
completely changes the way the
luck-based.
boss fight plays. But you can run essentially whatever you want in Mephistopheles, and it's still going to give you a challenge. There's
Yeah.
no way to cheese it.
Yeah, I
You're
agree.
in it for the long haul,
No
that's what you
cheese.
run. But it's up to your preference. It's exactly your personal skill level.
Yeah, it's a
And
no
I
cheese
absolutely
boss.
enjoy this boss fight, and I cannot stress it enough. If you've never played it, I highly recommend you do. If you have access to Infinite Warfare, this is a good reason to go and play it.
Yeah, the fake
After
cards as
playing
well
it,
don't even make it OP. It's not like Gobblegums where you just run near death in the GK boss fight and you're okay.
They do
Not this boss.
This
There's
is what we
nothing
need.
good
It's maybe
enough
not
that can
the most
cheese.
beginner friendly. Obviously, I don't want to.
Oh, absolutely
But
not.
as a series finale, this was literally perfect. I really
Yeah, it was a
can't wait
great
to
boss.
like this. But anyways, guys, that is my list of the
This
best
was the
bosses.
true ether ending boss as far as I'm concerned, boys. A great video, boys. Drake's in the chat. Great video. Yeah, you need everything to even have a chance on this boss. Seriously. Great video. And the music is great. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the Christmas Top 5 Zombie Special. We've been missing episode after episode, so I decided to be like legend. What is this guy doing? Solving the whole zombie story. I'm just trying to explain the zombie storyline to you guys at this point. I'm Lester. Everybody else. I'm telling you, I'm just trying. Okay, dude, whatever. Let's get into the first one. The Orda versus the Vehicle by Lucario Project. Big shout out to this man. This is going to be an hour-long episode from episode 2 all the way up until episode 10 that we missed. So ladies and gentlemen, strap in. This is going to be a good one. Let's get into it, Lucario.
This is your Every zombies map has that one object on it that seems to have its own gravitational field that pulls players towards it. Railings on your recent Call of the Dead, for sure. Call of the Dead, it's gotta be all the concrete mixtures on the bridge.
Yeah.
That's both.
It's the plan! No, not the plan! Ah, dude. That is so glitchy still. Even after all the patches, man, they got me going around. We got a Origins one, Mr. Psycho with a top hat? What's going on here? What? Did I not click on Origins, but never that? Never that alone. What is that? Man's making an old?
This is why it's important to develop your own tried and true routes to run your afterlives and your beast modes in.
Let's see it. Dude, I haven't played OG Mob in a while. Oh, who doesn't open that door though? Oh my. Oh, what a clutch. Dang, he coming up through the Hellhound? Bro, this FOV, you can see the entire planet. So, I mean, that's why he's able to do that. I mean, we love that. Alright, it is BL3. Can you beat BL3 that wire? I don't think so. Like, this is what I'm saying. You can literally get to round 100 with a pistol. And Deadwire. Look at that. You don't even need the one. Isn't it wild that the RK5 with Deadwire is better than
The other side of an outbreak zone.
Wait, really? Man's got hit into a portal? No way. Dude, I don't remember a lot about Outbreak, but hopefully I can capture this one. Oh! Oh, I caught that one. What the heck? Dude. Yeah, it's so wild because he's coming back in 2024. This man got sent to the next round. Oh, in the car! Dude, Gadget's in the car. Okay, now they're attempting Mephistopheles on IW. What's about to happen here? These boys are about to get deleted, dude. Yeah, that fireball attack you don't want to mess with, and especially because he can spam it twice. What? Okay, so that's lag. Remember when he gets copyrighted? That's so sad.
Brain rot.
I mean, dude, why would you ever run brain rot? Wait, does the max ammo? Oh, and you can't go there because you instantly die shot. Where's the health retriever when you need it, bro? Oh, nice. Yeah, you'll forfeit, yeah.
Anything other than a licensed contractor, Dead of Nuclear Winter, board games, bored to death, or Killjoy.
You can get Perkaholic from this. It's really rare. From this Mega Goblin. Is that what he gets? Oh, he got Phoenix up. Wow, what a great one to get as his teammate is down. Sheesh. You can actually get Perkaholic on it. Trust me, I have done it once. Is it possible to do multiple times? Probably
I really
not.
do. Because I've had this happen to me multiple times, and
Oh.
for people that have no clue what's going on here,
This is IW. Yeah, this is in Challenge
this is the first step of a side
Broken map.
Easter egg in order to get into Chucks.
Okay.
In Shaolin Shuffle, if you're not playing as Career or in Director's Cut. And there's also a trophy involved with doing this for all 4 characters, and this is just step 1 of the side Easter egg. And what happens
Side
is
Easter egg.
you just punch and rewind and then punch a second object, but sometimes whenever you're doing the second one where you have to rewind back through the teleporter, it glitches out and you get stuck in the teleporter because it doesn't rewind far enough. So that's basically what happens in this clip. Super frustrating.
That is weird.
For this, so honestly, if I were you, if you're playing Shaolin, I would just play as Career so that you don't have to worry about the side Easter egg, and it's just
The nice thing about that is if you're in co-op, you can just die and go to the Afterlife arcade and be brought back. It's just on solo. If it's on solo, you're
Anyways, that's it for this episode.
Great episode. Yes. Also, please send the clips. We have so many clips already, so please send them in. Shout out to Lucario. Let's hop into the next one. Brad, you stole that jump scare. Let's do this. What is this, bro? Some cold. Dude, the Krasnies in Cold War literally don't care. They just jump right in front of you, bro.
I couldn't really imagine doing first room co-op.
They just don't care.
Maybe that's just because the people that I
First room classics Shinonuma.
covering me for even 10 seconds.
Oh my gosh, the 3-player world record, round 35 with classics. What do you even do? You have an RK5 and a Shiva. Your grenades must be so pretty. Oh my goodness, this hoarding. Oh my goodness, this hoarding. In the Shinonuma spawn, there's nowhere to be. And then Shadows of Evil's a whole other thing. Oh, what the heck? I just realized. What's going on here? Hello? Shadows, this one I've never seen before. Honestly, after BL3 had some sort of patches with that garage building thing, the game got so much more glitchier. I've seen so many fails on Shadows, but never this one. What? He just comes back and saves I'm the best zombies map of all time?
Really get stepped on as they respawn. So I'm not really surprised that this happened.
Double tap on Keynote or Totem Black Ops 1? What? Oh, his friend Dolphin dived on him. Dude, that's such a rare glitch to have while you're standing.
But don't get me wrong, if you were on the tank, you would have hit a death barrier for sure.
Dude, oh my goodness. This portion of the transit bus where it turns into the diner is so glitchy. There's a lot of times where you're like trying to open the doors and you just cannot enter. Oh my. What the? Yeah, also the zombies on the board where you're trying to knife them. Oh no, and then it lags you out of the bus. Dude, if you played even one public match, you know. Did he actually die from the lava here? Wait, what? He just fully got out. I've never seen someone fully get out. What the heck? Okay, this is a big ass they're playing.
Like, seriously, what were you thinking was gonna happen?
He hit the flogger, right? He must have. I was so confused. I was so confused. Strawberry. What? What? They're bringing the Megaton with them. I've never seen that. Usually you have to kill everything before you get on.
There was a
The Megatons come. That's so funny.
Mark 1 at the same time.
Black Ops 4 said no Mega Lol, bro. Does he get it first 2 boxes? Dude, I've had this happen to me on Wheel 4. On Blood 2. Yeah, you can get rid of it. Yep. So rare to get that, especially back to back. Like, that is like 0.001%. What? Chat, this is not me. Comments, this is not me. Drop 13. This is my experience on Community Tape, so trying to look around. Not on Wheel 3.
Understand the trouble I have gone through to get here, and I know my risk!
It don't matter. No matter
That's
if
it
he's
for
the
this
gobble
video.
up.
It seems like there is enough interest.
Hey, let's go. It's awesome as we go through the episodes that the interest comes out. But yes, I know once this episode comes out, there's going to be more interesting. So shout out to you, Mario. Dude, there was a lot of interest. You got 10 episodes. Let's go. Episode 4. Around 768 game ending
Questions
glitch.
from the older games really do just hit different.
They
I
do.
really think that's what's been missing.
So excited for Call of Duty for the end of this year. 10 days away from uploading this season. Yeah, dude, especially on Call of the Dead where there's no overpowered weapon. You either have to clutch or it's over. Ooh! Ooh! Oh! Get him out! Oh! Oh my goodness! Those last 2 zombies just made that way more epic, dude. I thought for sure he
You
was
already
gonna
know
hit.
where this clip is going.
Yeah, he dies right here. Oh, yeah. Yep. Every time I run through that section, I crouch. That's the only way you can avoid it. If you don't crouch, you will get hit. Even though you're not there. It's a weird glitch. Golden Gate Bridge? Blood of the Dead? What's going on? There is a glitch where if you shoot the Golden Gate Bridge, something happens, right? Maybe it's an Easter egg on Blood of the Dead. I can't remember. Something does happen. Don't quote me on this. I'm not a Blood of the Dead expert. I don't play Blood of the Dead in my free time. What is it? Round 18, by the way. Round 18. You can't see the round number, but this is round 18. Oh my! He's about to die! He's fully cursed out! What? Round 18, by the way. I mean, dude, you really don't get this type of action really any other Call of Duty. That guy on the earlier clip on Call of Duty was on round 26. This is round 18. Sounds like you just beat round 100. Dude, this is an OG World of War now. Oh, what? Daddy, what's going on, bro? You taking all these fans?
What is this?
That's not his bad.
What is this?
Dude, he is the literal letter F. That is so funny, dude. Dude, literally. I've seen bodies glitch out, but not like that.
That's full of a bunch of Cold War clips. And Cold War being completely 100% functional.
I mean, of course. Why wouldn't you? Wait. What? He literally just teleported and disappeared and got hit into a death barrier. I've never had that. I haven't played a lot of Cold War co-op, so to be granted, I don't know how glitchy it can be, but oh, dude, the damn rig of the machine. What is gonna happen here? Bro. Yeah, I for sure think so. Oh, he got glitched in the ground, or that. Or use your ether shroud. See if you teleport out. Dude, this game has so many out of bounds barriers with that ether shroud ability, man. You can literally just teleport into the out of bounds areas. I wonder if that will come back for COD 2024.
Hold on.
Cause I remember with Cold War it was a huge deal. Yeah, and he's brought back. That's what I'm saying. It was a huge
Okay.
deal in this game. This
Help
game
me,
was
you
so
hood
broken. Help
Why
me,
you
you
pause
hood
it?
rat. I love that.
No.
Help me, you hood rat.
Oh yeah, I just fell through the map.
Wait,
I just fell through the map.
Hives is in this game? Wait, Hives, why are you in this game, bro? Yeah, dude, if you fall in the map on Cold War, good luck. You literally might as well just restart the game. Trying to get your
Alright,
salvage and perks and
Yes.
points, impossible. 768 on Outbreak. Oh my gosh, what happened? No fall. The upgraded, fully upgraded die. No, the through the map glitch. No, dude, that's what I'm saying. If you had a through the map glitch, it's over. He has the max amount of points. Is that what, 40 million? Or is it 4 million? It's 4 million. Okay. This is the saddest thing. 61 hours on the top left. To get killed by a falling through the map glitch where you accidentally stand on a post like that. That's really sad. He just has to accept his fate. There's literally nothing he could have done there. If he had another player, I mean, they could have clutched, but round 768, I needed the control. Oh, no, dude, that's awesome. Logan with the, dude, there's a lot of D-Machine fans. I'm kind of shocked. I didn't expect this many Cold War. This man went in the ground. I thought he was downed already. He wasn't. Now he's in the ground. What has happened? Help me, brother! Dude, this dude is stuck. I have never seen this many stuck into the floor glitches. This must be like some new problem with like ping in the servers. Wow, even looking at the cloud is stuck. Let him die. I mean, there's nothing you can do on Cold War. That's it. It's literally all you're forced to do.
I don't know.
That's really sad. Like, yeah, look. I can't remember how you spawn back in. When you spawn back in that spot, there's no way. Yeah, there's literally nothing you can do. You just have to force yourself on. I'm shocked because listen, I've seen a lot of top 5 fails. I've never seen this many people get stuck. So this must be a new problem because even people, it's happening to people in Black Ops.
That's it for this episode. I hope you enjoyed.
237.
So they can get down in the description.
What? Permaperk. Permaperk be like, I'm that. I don't even understand that. Bought the blocks for 2 points. I don't even understand that. That's beyond my deal. Go to the next one. Stormbow is broken. What to do? This is Black Ops 3. Let's see it.
He's gonna be a competitor.
At least he's defending. They got that teddy bear permaperk. Come on, bro. Oh, dude, the Minecraft map, dude. Okay, this is gonna be good no matter what. This map is actually really difficult. I'll be honest. Oh, he missed the trap. Oh, he's dead. There's no... Oh, that weapon swap with the electric chair and the luckiest death machine of all time. Oh, what a clutch.
Throwing sentence.
Jeez. Dude, that's what I'm saying. On this map, they hit you a lot faster, too.
I've had this host migration glitch happen on
sound
patched in
effect.
before, but I guess it never got patched on current gen either.
Dude, yeah, it's so weird that you have a match begins on Shadows of Evil. I feel like it's only Black Ops 3 that had this. Oh my goodness. Yeah, the connection issues must be terrible. I have never ran into this many problems. I bet you every one of these people are playing on PC as well, which is probably why they're running it. Maybe they're also having mods or something. It's so weird because the tram is fully busted, but the zombies are still working? What is happening? Can you jump off? I'm assuming those invisible portions you can't get off. Yeah, there's probably an invisible barrier there. That is the strangest thing I've ever seen, though. Is it gonna be put back? Oh! Yeah, I've never seen someone game over during post-migration. That is wild. Very strange gameplay. Kino Totem Black Ops 3. Man's running the classic M8A7 strat. Let's see what he's doing here. Dude, how can Kino be broken, bro? What could possibly be a fail on Kino? I've never... Oh, dude, that hurts, bro. And he's gonna get revived into the trap and die. Oh, it's just the worst. That is just... No! Oh, that's embarrassing. Dude, that round 71 right finish right here. Round 73. Oh, that's painful. Yep, that's Kobe Gone. Welcome to round 100.
Member of the Wolfboat gang, I gotta chuckle at this clip, even if it is super unfortunate.
I'm not gaming for a reason, I'm sorry. But yeah, Stormbow got so many nerfs. I still believe it's not as good as a lot of people remember. The Wolfbow is definitely better. Oh my gosh, yeah! I've had it like this too, where I've done a round 100 run. You shoot it, it just literally does nothing. I mean, he is playing in a co-op game, so maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. Again, the connection issues, I'm telling you, are completely different. Like, it really changes the game. On Origins? Oh, he's dead. You're dead. Yeah. You never want to even be close to the feed. You never even want to be close. Oh, he's playing the full war mod on Mob the Dead. Hey, let's go.
I'm dead. No, I'm dead.
This is so rare. I'm curious to see how different it is. You gotta shoot! You gotta shoot! Shoot! Oh, no. He's in the afterlife. Oh, he's got the armor. Dude, the armor saved him for a bit. Dude, yeah, Mob of the Dead with this update, like with a Cold War mod, is so cool.
I'm dead.
Dude, they only survived because of that. If this was vanilla Mob of the Dead, they would be dead. Yeah, they would be dead. Yeah. Because again, weapons on this have rarities,
I died.
so it's hard. Yeah, dude, around 10, I would be curious to see what people actually get on this mod. It's a hard mod to get to.
Morbidly
Shadows of Evil round 11. I mean, what could this be, bro? I'm telling you, I've seen so many Shadows of Evil fails. I feel like I've seen them all, but no, these are proving me wrong. Oh yeah, I haven't seen a fail like that, but I know you can get randomly stuck in that spot. Because like, it's just a triangle where you just step in a little crevice, and you just lose.
This clip was kind of closer to the launch of Black Ops 3.
No, it is still a thing. It's always been a thing. Unless you're talking about it. But yeah, this is closer to launch of Chronicles. Yeah, during the launch of Chronicles, I think you could die to the landers. You can't now, because I think they just push you. Wait, did he anywhere but here into it? No way. What a way to die. Okay, I've never seen that. That's what I'm saying. Now with Gobblegums and people maximize them, you see everything now. That's so crazy. I've never seen a game like that, bro. Black Ops 4 and I do better. I mean, hey, you can't blame that on any game. That was just deception, bro. Oh man, dude, the path on Zetsubo is literally one of the worst places to go. It's like, there's no room. Oh my goodness, did he get out? Oh, the zombie shield clutch! The legendary maneuvers! Yeah, too bad the blind shield on Zetsubo, if you're not on round 8, literally is just trash.
That's it for this
What a
video.
clutch,
Hope
though.
you enjoyed. Clips below in the description. I'll see you on next 58. Later, people.
Dude, Spaceline's around 100 takes forever to do. I give so much thought to that. Another Cold War one, episode 6. Let's go. Forward, broke fast table. What's that?
Yes, the launch pad of Black Ops 3. Totally.
So fun. Oh yeah, you have to make sure you go in. Wait, what? Dude, there are so many glitches with the mouse pads, even in BO1. I'm not surprised it's so good, to be honest. I've never seen it where it works when you're on the ground, though, and it just says you wrong. when you're in low grab as well, it can send you literally to the top of the biodome. Like, it's such a broken. Whoa, what the heck? Wait, why is the Jeep in? Oh, he's in the box. I don't remember ever seeing the Jeep in. I guess it's because I always finish this boss in like 20 seconds. Oh, man. Yeah. This is the Orta boss fight. Dude, this is so broken. Upgraded Tech 9 with Ring of Fire, you just mow through everything. What happened?
Oh, this is every one of you back in 2010.
I mean, for real.
What I will say is
it's the Black Ops 1 Kino glitch.
He did this on purpose.
Oh, of course. It's the Kino dog glitch on BO1. It always works, man. That is so funny, dude. Look at that. What the heck? It still works and it's still unpatched. That's crazy. Whoa. Oh yeah, dude. In BO1 when you disconnect, you literally go upside down. There's so many weird things like that I forgot, though. So crazy that people are still finding this even in 2022. That's unreal. Oh, the Outbreak res. Oh! I don't play Outbreak. I mean,
Won't forget now.
oh, dude. Let's see this. Because I know that if you play certain strats, it can be crazy. Oh, you have one enemy left. No! No! Oh, get rid of Dead Wire. Dead Wire on Cold War is an L, or whatever it's called, dude. It's so bad. Yeah, it's just not like, I feel so bad for you, bro. Just wasted like thousands of XP.
Fan of the Gold crafting table and anything like that. This just gives me another reason to hate it. You can just break like this.
I'm curious. Forsaken can be very buggy though. Will he buy some? He doesn't buy it. Well, he dropped something. Whoa! I've never seen that. And I agree. I think Armory and Crafting Table should have just been the same thing in Cold War. You should just go to one section to buy it all. You know? I don't really like that they split it up. And yeah, the menus in Zombies IDK, especially in game. What? He picked up a grenade through the door? I feel like that can happen a lot of times. Oh no, this is his own fail, dude. No way! On Barak? Dude, listen, World at War nades don't mess around. When I was trying to do the pack punching every World at War lesson, I had so many games where I'd accidentally throw a nade in the wrong spot and you just instantly die. You don't even have to take a hit again. You just literally just die. Why are you playing with someone named Ohio? It's just like that, bro. Hey, now they're back on the Newtown bar. Let's go. Oh, you can't. Yeah, this is not Cold War though. You can't jump the rails. Oh, and that's the other thing. LMGs on this can even be bad. Oh, and his friend came down. Oh no, he screwed over his friend, bro. I love this mod. Dude, it's so much fun.
At that same spot. You're over there cornered.
It's such a great mod, bro. The classic BO1 Verluck. When do you got this type of gameplay, bro? One of the worst spots to camp. Why are you here? How are you alive? Put down your bouncing betties, sir. How? How's he alive? He's literally... Dude, bouncing betty's OP. If this was BO3 trip mines, you would not survive that. You would instantly lose right there.
Episode. I hope you enjoyed it.
Oh man, so OG Call the Dead gameplay. So excited for this.
The next episode.
What's happening? Oh, the PhD flopper fails here. Yeah, I had one where I literally flopped into 2 zombies and they killed me. With George, how's he gonna make it? Oh, he made it. I was like, bro, he made it. Okay, let's go. Origins tank death barriers.
Hello,
yep,
everyone.
I've been there, done that, bro. I
How
recently
far are
figured
you
this out.
willing to go to conserve one shot from your wonder weapon? And is it
Never
really
seen, why is
worth
this
it?
points green? I've never seen that. I'm sorry. How much will you go to conserve one shot? No! He should have thrown it. This is one of the worst spots ever. He grabs the shield. Shoot it! Shoot the wonder weapon! It's round 24. You're gonna get a match. Okay, that I've never seen. I've never seen. Okay, rave anything can happen here, bro. This is IW. Dude, the big feet do a lot of damage. Yeah, they do like twice as much damage. What is this? What? This man hit a bounce out of the map? This is one of the things I never experienced one of these. I played so much zombies. I mean, listen, I only ever experienced one bounce out of the map, and that was on DE with the faster. Like, killing one zombie makes you go faster.
Happens to the best of us. Even me.
No one there, OP Elixir.
Look
What's going on here? Alpha Omega gameplay. Essex upgraded. Oh my goodness. Who are these people?
Got to work on
Yep.
my dodge.
Oh, listen, I expect anything from Black Ops 4. This game is just not functional.
Remember what I said in a previous episode about lag and being on the tank and surely hitting a death barrier?
Oh yeah. But do you hit it on top of the tank or on the side of the tank when you go off? If this is on top of the tank, this is gonna be the wildest thing. If you're in front of it or behind it, I get it. But on top, wait, what? Where is it from? What? Oh, I've never seen that. Why would he just instantly die in the air? I swear it has to be a combination of lag and like moving objects as well. What is going on here? What? Wait, what just happened? What just happened? You just teleported into a whole room? What is up with that? What? Polar has this random just, you're about to die right now. Pineapple Matt, let's go, dude. Round 2 Origin. Origin, bro. Welcome to Origin. This is the way it is, dude. Oh, I absolutely despise the power system after a while. 59 GE, let's go. Oh, let's go. Oh no! I have had this on GE. That's so rare though. That's why you always gotta go for the jump first before you plant. Always jump before you plant.
I can do that.
Onslaught,
right here. What, same place.
I swear, Onslaught just doesn't work, bro. He didn't even spawn it. What? Did it break? He killed it so fast, it must have broke. Yeah, it broke. Unless it's spawning another one? Or just staying there? Listen, I've never played Onslaught like this, so I've never had it.
Way rare to see someone die like this post Black Ops 2.
Post Black Ops 2, rare to see someone die. Let's see. Low gravity is not that effect. Oh yeah, it's low gravity. They're both about to die. Yeah. Low gravity is the only reason why that happens. Yeah, I mean, you won't be able to do that without it. It's just low gravity is so strange because of the hitboxes and all that on DE. So only time that will ever happen, I feel like. Oh no! Yeah, welcome to Kino. You never dolphin dive when they're about to sandwich and converge.
Oh, hold up.
Never do it.
Way down. Let's
what the
fix that.
heck?
Run that back.
What's going on with
There we go. That's better. Let's try this again.
This man's literally playing in 2012. What's going on, bro? 480p? Wait, and it's BO3 too. I just realized this is not BO2. This is Black Ops 3. I'm so confused. Okay, everything's gonna happen in this one. The way this man's console is running. Whoa! An under the map flip on Origin. Never seen that before.
That's it for this
With
video.
the foot
Hope you enjoyed it.
underground.
Clips. Submit them below. You already know.
That's
If you noticed some of the
crazy.
submissions this week kind of
Oh, we're trying to do the dirt of the QB.
if possible,
Let's see if they do
try
it.
not to cut off whatever it is you're
Yeah, try to send the full clip. I mean, Lucario can edit it for you.
clip cuts off right after what you're
Does he
trying to
get it?
record, then
It's so rare. Sometimes you can throw it and get little.
was definitely noticeable in this
Does he get
episode,
it?
so
They
if
got it.
possible, try to have a couple seconds after
And they got a max ammo. Oh my
whatever it
goodness.
is you're trying
They're
to
gonna do
record.
it. The QEDs are some of the greatest things to
see that
experiment
buffer.
with.
Like,
You
I
can
know
do
I said
so
you
many
keep the
things
clip
with it.
short, but if your clip is only like 15 seconds, then that makes it really difficult to interject something into it or anything like that. But other than that, that's all I got for
I
this
want to
week.
see what he gets with the
I'll see you
QED.
in the next episode.
I remember him and Greg
Later.
were doing this for a while. There's a way that you can legitimately get the perk or something through the QED. It's some cool effect. Show me the juice. There it is, dude. It's so...
I got it.
It's so rare, dude. Yeah, that has got to be... I'm thinking of making a video about the rarest things in zombies. That is easily one of the rarest things. Here we go.
Hello, everyone.
Zombie body stretches over entire map. Welcome to Black Ops
This takes
1.
the cake.
Or BO3. Or BO2. Or BO4. Whoa, okay, that's a BO4 thing. Yeah, that's BO4. You never see that type of stuff unless it's BO4. Whoa! Whoa! Oh my. Yeah, that, Black Ops 4, by the way. Black Ops 4, by the way. Black Ops 4, by the way. Ain't gotta say. Dude, I've seen this stretch, but I've never seen this. The map is now dark because of the zombie. Whoa! On a solo game too? You would never expect that. Oh my gosh, you can sit. What? Usually they despawn quickly too. Never seen. What is this player model? What am I doing? Whatever happened to you? Oh, what a clutch! Due to the last zombie though, he gets that, right?
Did you know that they added anywhere but here to Cold War zombies?
Oh, this is shroud. Dude, it's always wild when you apply custom blueprints on Cold War. What? What? This is what I'm saying. Okay, I've never seen that. He teleported away? Yeah, Cold War with lag is a whole other game. I've never seen a lot of these fails, especially for someone that's put like my entire life into zombies. It's actually kind of crazy that I haven't seen like 99% of these. Cam's about to get donkeyed in and he gets flattened. He gets glitched though when he's flattened. He can do a bunch of weird things. Let's see what happens here. Okay. So yeah, I know you
Really
can. Yeah, I know you can kill him like that. But I feel like sometimes he can glitch out and destroy people. Whoa! The dead wire knife play. Oh, and then the revive on his friend with the last. Oh, that is close. Yeah, these fails are wild. Okay, another BO3 Origins one. It's so interesting also seeing the different types of maps and games that people are playing. So far, a lot of it has been Origins, Mob of the Dead, even a lot of IW, which I think is really cool. Some OGs here and there, a little Ordeal one. One of the worst things you could do, in my opinion, is pull out the G-Strike. It takes forever to go off. Does he live, though? Dude, that proves that Deadwire healing combo is literally unbeatable. It's literally unbeatable. You can practically survive most things. What? Whoa! That's the BO3 glitch that we just saw in Horizon, but with the paralyzer? I've never seen that before. I wonder if they're playing on Plutonium or console. Because I know Plutonium has added some glitches into them. I don't know why, but I do know that. As a screen recording, so here's my footage. Let's see. So they're in the Mob of the Dead playing fire. It's so wild how I instantly know where this is. They're trying to pick up the rope where you have to like go down and see the numbers. The door is closed. What is happening? Also, this is his footage now. He's going to get it. And is the door going to be closed? The door is closed. But he's... What? I'm telling you, Call of Duty Zombies with lag is a whole other thing. That is wild. I've never ever seen it. And the fact that there's 3 or more footage. The fact that there's theater mode put in is
enjoyed.
wild.
Clips, see them below. You already know.
You're ready? No.
Because now I'm getting to the point where I'm using more clips than I'm gaining.
I mean, yes. That's why I'm making this video. That's what I'm telling you. If y'all are playing zombies, send your clips. There'll be a way to put it in the description.
If you have clips, submit
2
them.
more episodes. I mean, he wasn't actually wrong. You got up to episode 10.
And I don't want to have to steal clips from Greg again.
Yes,
but,
that is
anyways,
true. Oh, I accidentally clicked my shirt.
I'll see you in the next one.
Totally not a sponsored thing. And then he puts the God zombie board in this one. Hey, I already showed that one. Okay, here we go. The next one, second last one, total communication breakdown during the Shangri-La Easter egg. That sounds about 100% correct.
It's another clip. All war. Completely and totally functional.
There's this one Outbreak. I'm shocked at the amount of Outbreak clips. It shows that people do like Outbreak. I mean, hey, I like Outbreak, but I don't definitely play it as much as somebody else. Yeah, not surprised. Not surprised. That rover has had some of the most amount of glitches in Outbreak. There's glitches where it will stop, where it will outright disappear, now where it will send you under the map. Like, get that out of here. Oh my goodness. Don't deal for words again. Except this time in 144. What's happening? Oh, and he gets in, huh? It's possible to do it. It's possible to do it if you shoot it.
Come on, nukes are totally trustworthy 100% of the time, right?
Not in BL2 or World at War. Oh, this is a death. This is a death. Yeah, in BL2, you'd be like, yeah, that's a... Oh, to the lava! No! Oh, town is so aggravated. Listen, I saw somebody make a Fortnite version of town, and it was awful. Oh, no! Custom maps here from Mario? The lava land? Oh! No! Yeah, you can't jump up there alone. True! True. This is a hard map, though. No, I relate to that man on a whole other level, dude. When you die on like round 9, you waste like 4 hours of your life. Okay, what the heck is this? Okay, you told me 8-player origins? This is possible, but it has to be PC modded. Yeah, and they play on custom servers. So what the heck? Stamina is... What is going on here? Stamina is in here. Speed Cola is in here. Oh, I think they're playing an 8-player crazy place only. That could be what they're doing here. Because I have seen a lot of people go back and change these maps. Yeah, the box is in here. Jug is in here. What the heck? This would be a great survival map, to be honest. It'd be really
this
difficult.
One's a little bit long to provide context and still be funny, but the basis is, you know, Shangri-La. Teammates, communication, right? Easter egg attempt.
Shangri-La, the hardest map co-op.
Like this anymore, but here you go.
A full 10-minute video. Let's see this. I could not imagine trying to do this Shangri-La Easter egg attempt. That would be the hardest thing ever. Oh yeah, if it's not glowing, you gotta do the napalm step, I think, where you bring him through. Oh, and if you're on round 18, if I were you, I just restart. Getting the napalm takes forever. It isn't bugged, bro. The Easter egg's not bugged, it's just so complicated. Sharing's one of the hardest complications. You also have to hit certain radios as well for some steps to work. It's so annoying. Yeah, it will not work. You also have to make sure you click the do not hold X or whatever on the waterfall. And then sometimes it won't glow and then it will be plugged. BL3 Shang's Easter egg is so broken. I'd rather just play it on BL1. Or just play a custom version on BL1. Yeah. I mean, at this point, y'all are way too late in the rounds, in my opinion. At this point, you want to try and get, like, everything done by, like, round 10. This is where it's, like, just easy, where you can hoard the napalm. Oh, this just looks pain. Yeah, this is giving me PTSD right now, bro. This is literally PTSD. How to lose your friends 101. Do the Shaggy strike. Listen, I only had a great time the last time I did with Milo and Frenzy and Reed when Chronicles came out because we all knew how to do it. If you're teaching people for the first time, it's gonna be a gong show, bro. Like, having one person that doesn't know how to do it is fine, but like all four and you're trying to do it together, it's not gonna happen. All this for an extra perk from the monkeys. This is the most